asking people to show up and just put their hands into the building. It's a private home that's being built, and it's a natural building project, and there's not so many of them, and people are very interested to learn about the processes, and also the people that gather around a project like this are generally very community-minded people that want to bond together. They want to be a group, and we want to be a group, and help each other. So that's what we're doing here. We're throwing a party. Ezio's throwing a party to draw people. People working without really feeling like they're working, you know. We're supported by the groove of the musicians, and we just can flow and get lots done and have such a good feeling. Here today is we're doing clay infill, light clay infill is what we call it, on the exterior walls of this house. And we start with clay and wood chips, and so we get the clay from a gravel pit, and when they get their gravel, which they dig, then they wash the gravel, and in the washing process, part of what comes out of the gravel is clay and sand and other things, and then they're washing, the water that comes out of their washing, they let that go into a pond, and then that pond settles into layers. The top layer is clay, and it's got a lot of water already mixed into it, and it's very soft, and so it's almost ready for what we do with it. So then we can have that delivered to us with a truck, add more water to it so we get the right consistency for our mixture. And so once we've added more water to it, then we mix that in with the wood chips, and once that's mixed in, we have the right consistency, then we pack that into the wall using forms to hold it in, and tamping it down, and the wood binds to itself with the clay. When the clay dries, then the wood is held together, and there's air trapped inside the wall, so we have good insulating properties, and we have a little bit of shear strength which holds the building this way a little bit, and we still need a frame to hold the building up, and so that frame is what we use to attach the forms to that hold the clay infill in. It's a double frame, so we have a 2x6 frame on the outside and another 2x6 frame on the inside, and the 2x6s are offset so that it removes the thermal bridge in the wall, so it improves the insulating quality. I'd like to see the walls be done while we still have a month of nice warm dry weather in the later part of the summer. Foundation's a product called Fastwall, and that comes from Oregon. And what that is it starts with wood, and it's it's wood shavings and sawdust pieces that come from other wood processing. And so then they take that and they have a proprietary process which they don't tell us what exactly it is, and they ensure us that it's environmentally conscious what they're doing. And essentially what they're doing is they say that they're mineralizing the wood, so they're extracting some of the, somehow transforming the wood from something that would rot into something that's got cement on it, and so the properties are such that bugs are repelled from it, and it won't mold, and again it has an insulating property because it has air trapped inside the block. On the corner of the walls are used to actually hold the wall down. So in the event of a seismic movement in the land, those rods actually go right into the foundation concrete, and they go all the way up to the top of the wall. And they're on the corners of the perimeter walls, and so if the building wall were to move like that, then the corner would be held down. So yeah, it's a hold down, holds the building down.